What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Cam and my lovely wife Victoria, and we are your host for the podcast. Everything is weight. I feel like every week I come on here like super hype, so I'm gonna try to calm it down just a
Why?
little bit.
People like when you're hype.
Just
Be yourself.
calm it down just a hair,
Be yourself.
and tune in.
So today we're recording this podcast on a Friday,
On launch day,
on launch day, on our upload day, because we were out of town and failed to pre-record before we left. We were gone this week. We went to Atlanta. Hot Atlanta. Obviously because I had to get my hair done, okay? As you can tell, I'm a fiery, spicy pepper, hot tamale, chili pepper, flaming hot Cheeto, tahine, chili lime.
yeah, that's what I was about to say next. Chili lime.
Chili lime. Cam said I look like some character. Listen, there are so many things that people have called me since I got this hair color. If you are watching, if you're listening on the podcast, we love you. I'm sorry you can't see me, but just go on my Instagram while you're listening. If you're driving or something, please don't crash. But my hair is like fire right now, fire red. Fire in the literal sense, but also in the figurative. Who is that? Know what's that name?
Knuckles.
Knuckles
From Sonic.
So apparently I look like Knuckles.
Look, literally the same color.
They can't see that.
I know, the phone made it. Boom. You see it right there.
Okay.
Same color.
All right. So, anywho, I went and got my hair done. But that and a number of different other things kind of sparked this idea of talking about how we keep things spicy. Obviously, I'm going to keep things spicy always because look at me. We literally went on this. I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, wow, somebody said I'm bougie, but I don't think that's bougie. I think it's just living life to the fullest. I definitely travel to go get my hair done and to see my doctor. Like, who does that? Do people actually like live their life like this? If they don't, I'm making it a thing. Normalize luxury.
People do, just not regular people.
The
like
average
us.
people. Normalize luxury in your life, okay? If you want to fly somewhere else to get your hair done so it'll look the way you want it to look, then fly somewhere else to get your hair done. But anyways, I was just thinking about this, how, we don't hold back. You know what I mean? Like, we enjoy life. At least we try to. We don't stick to a schedule per se. Like, we try to keep things different and we step out. You know what I mean? We step out of the box. We don't stay in the norm and the routine of the everyday. And then it got me to thinking about how people ask about how we keep things spicy in our marriage and stuff. But I think this is a life hack. It's just a life lesson in general. It's just something that I like to do, is be adventurous, okay? And never get stuck in the same old. Obviously there are things, most of my life is pretty boring, not gonna lie. Like, my everyday day-to-day is pretty boring, but I do like to explore and I do like to adventure. And I seek the thrill of life. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like to do the exact same thing every single day. And so I feel like I've translated that over into my relationships, and that's how I keep my relationships interesting as well. Because I don't just, give the same, amount of excitement each time. I'm like, let's do something different. Let's do this. Let's go here. Let's, switch it up. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Well, that's where we're going to start off. And then we'll trail off into some other things. But yeah, I feel like when people ask me how I keep things spicy, how we keep things spicy in our relationship, I just be like, okay, look at me though. Like, look at me. Do I look like somebody who would just let their relationship be boring and do the same thing every day? Look at me. I can't even keep my hair the same color for longer than a year. Like, it doesn't happen. I get bored very easily. So I'm always going to find ways to, spice it up. And I think one of those ways is by, one, getting out of the house, going somewhere else, doing something. If I can't find the adventure that I need down the street, I don't mind flying to the adventure. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I don't mind leaving where I am to go get it. Um, Obviously,
Gotta
you
go.
don't have to. You don't
I
have
gotta go
to.
get it. I gotta go get it. I gotta.
You don't have to travel and stuff just to find adventure. You can find adventure in your backyard. But at the same time, I don't limit myself either. I don't limit myself. The sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. My grandpa said this and it stuck with me after I watched that video. The sky is the limit. I should get a shirt for him, for Floyd. Do it for Floyd. The sky is the limit. So anyway, that's what we're gonna talk about.
You know what's like random, but it's connected to what you were saying. This has nothing to do with anything.
Go ahead.
But we were on the plane, and some planes that you get on, typically it's on American, where they have the video screen in front of you, monitor, and it'll tell you like where you are in relation to the map of, the world. It'll tell you the ground speed, it'll tell you the airspeed, and then it'll tell you the temperature of outside. And what fascinates me all the time is literally
How cold it is.
the higher up you go, the more air pressure and the atmosphere will change at every level, at every higher level that you go. And that's so true, like in anything that you want to do in life. Like the higher up you go, the higher up you want to go. Like there's going to be different pressures. There's going to be different things that you're going to face. And it's like we are in a sealed vehicle, a transportation device that can handle the outside pressure that our natural bodies we would die. I just think that's so crazy that we have the ability
To do that.
to fly in an atmosphere that would like literally kill us.
You know, it never. This is we're going on a whole tangent, but it never gets. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm actually really scared of flying. Like I'm not scared of flying, but when I'm up in the air. Well, here's the thing, Skip. Here's the thing about me. Like I can be scared of something and never show the fear, but like I know that this is scary when I'm doing it, but I still do it anyway. What does that mean? Like what is that? I don't know. But like it's like I'm terrified of heights. And Cam act like he was like, "You're not scared of heights." I am. But I won't like if I can't control the height, then there's no point in being scared because I can't. You know what does that make sense? Like I could stand on this table and my legs would be shaking. Why am I up
Why are
this
you
high?
fibbing to these people?
I'm not fibbing. If I'm on my feet, it's scary. But like if I'm like on a roller coaster, on an airplane or something, I'm like there are moments where I'll look down and be like, holy crap, we're really high up. And like it low key scares me. Then I just be like, well, I'm already here. If I die, I die. Every time I get on the plane,
If I die,
I'll take a nap
I
and then I'll
die.
wake up and then I'll look out the window and be like, oh my God, we are up really. Like if this plane went down, we would die. I think about that all the time. Every time we fly.
I also think about
It terrifies me.
This
but
is
then
the
I'm just
first
like,
time-
well, I'm here, so
actually, besides the time I went to Houston in December, that one flight and that one dude that was talking to me, he was mad annoying. He kept touching me. I was like, bro, stop. But we go through turbulence.
bruh, I think about that every time.
Literally. Have y'all ever thought about how crazy this is? They say it's going to be a bumpy ride. If you look in the air, you don't see any physical objects that would cause the plane to be bumpy. You know what I'm saying? You're flying like clouds. You can fly through them. Like the atmosphere, it's penetrable.
Mm-hmm.
But the pilots will say over the air, passengers, buckle up your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride. We're reaching an altitude of 30,000 feet, and it's going to be a little shaky. So fasten your seatbelts. Flight attendants, stay in your corners. You flying through the plane. It's bumpy. You hold on now. It ain't like we driving through Chicago streets.
Right.
They got potholes.
You're in the air.
You're in the air, and there's turbulence. There are things that you're facing that are unbeknownst to your eyes, but they see it. Obviously, it's something that they got. They got some devices that allow them to see what we can't see. Message. I didn't come on here to preach today.
And them clouds be looking so soft and cushy, but they'll
They
rock your
really did.
world.
Like when we took off, I mean, this the atmosphere and the further out you look. Like if you look west, obviously you can see that there's still daylight. You look east, it's getting darker. You look west, there's higher clouds. I'm like, oh, that's where you can tell it's warmer. You can see some of the stratus clouds that are flatter. I mean, it's just
It's beautiful. Like to
being
me,
in the air, in the sky, is beautiful.
it really is. And like it's a thrill. Like it's thrilling. Like that's what I'm saying. Like even though I low key am scared while I'm in it, I'm like, it's so cool though. We're like in the clouds. It's life changing. Every time I do it, it never gets old. It's like, wow, I'm in the clouds right now. Like I'm this close to the sky.
Literally in the clouds.
Isn't that crazy? But anywho,
Caught up in the
that's why you
clouds.
guys should go on
Wherefore,
trips and on
comfort one
vacations.
another with these words.
This is why you have to explore. You know what I mean? Because it gives you a new perspective of things.
My dad always says this, that travel is an education.
It is. That's what I was going to talk about. So like one of the ways that we keep things spicy is by obviously y'all know we love to go on dates, but the ultimate dates are vacations. And I feel like if you're a married couple, you definitely need to be going on vacations at least once a year. Like even if it's just a staycation and you drive somewhere, being out of the house, out of your normal environment, and like having time that is unplanned, or even if you plan it, but you don't have any like anything holding you back really. You're just there to rest and explore and enjoy each other's company and all of that. I feel like that's so important. But the one thing that we love to do is to travel abroad when we could travel abroad. But even if it's just traveling in the US or whatever, we like to explore new places, go new places, try new things, because it's educational. It's very educational. And I think when you experience those new things with somebody, it brings you closer together with that person, because then you have those experiences to look back on and be like, wow, we did that together. We learned new things together. It enhances your conversations. It enhances your perspective on things.
You're
We did that
creating
together. We create memories together.
unforgettable memories and
Yes.
moments with
And
each
that's
other.
why I don't get when people are always like, well, don't you wish that you had more time being single? Don't you wish that you were single longer so you could do XYZ? And I'm like, well, no, because I experienced all of the things I wanted to experience and do as an adult with my husband, and we have those memories together.
Yeah.
So it's like, I didn't need to be single to experience anything. I've experienced everything I could have done when I was single, just in a relationship. What's cool about that is, like, because we go on these vacations every year, sometimes twice, three times a year. We go on family vacations with Cam's family, and we have memories with them too. I feel like that not only has enhanced my relationship with him, but my relationship with your family as well. Um, you know, we have those memories together, so we have stuff to look back on and laugh about and joke about. We got
Right.
inside jokes, and
Because all that when this time starts getting close, when we all want to go on vacation, it's like, oh, Vicky, you remember when you almost ran mom off the road when we went to the we did the go-karts, or oh, you
Yes.
remember we went to First
And
Watch
it's
and
like
we
it's
it's like
simple
this.
things like that, and we've never even traveled out of the country with our family. Like we go to Arizona every year, but it's still like memories every time because we do something different. We have fun and enjoy each other's company outside of where we live. And you learn new things about each other, and having a good time is important. It's important, and it's educational.
Yeah.
And I feel like you don't get those experiences with your everyday routines. You know what I mean? So that's why vacationing is important to us, and that's how we keep our relationship spicy. But that's also how you can keep your family relationships and your friend relationships spicy too. Listen, go places and have fun with your friends and your family, and enjoy life with them. You know what I'm saying? That education, those memories, you build bonds.
And even like when you said with your friends, it's like, yeah, go somewhere. Like she has moments where she travels with her girlfriends and they do stuff and it's cool. And then
I
there's
took my
moments
mom
where
on a trip.
yeah, there's moments where I go somewhere with my guys or my guy, and like we do a golf trip, or
Or with your
you know what I'm
dad.
saying, or
Your
with my
dad loves
dad,
that.
and it's like you're creating a bond, and then there are moments where you just can look back and be like, man, like the other day, me and my dad were playing golf here locally. I was like, man, Dad, like that's crazy. We went to Houston and we were playing golf. Like that's crazy how many, like that was like 2-3 months ago. It seems like
Cam is
the
so
other day.
reflective. Anytime we go places, he always comes back like the day we get back. He'll be like, "Man, we were just somewhere else."
Because it literally, there's so many things that shock my mind, and
It shocks your mind
this
every time.
maybe this could be like a whole different um episode, but it's like this is one of them. We literally were built to keep moving. That's a message.
Oh, all right.
We were created to not be stagnant.
Okay. That's a
And
word.
even though like our primary source of transportation is our limbs, meaning our legs, even though it's going to take a while for you to get there, like, do you know how far you can go by walking and running? It's crazy. Like, sometimes, like, I'll park far and I'm like, dude, like, specifically downtown Chicago, it's like my legs literally took me from
my legs.
Michigan
My
Avenue
feet carried me.
to Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes,
my
I do that when I
body
walk
literally,
Gigi.
it's like,
I do that when I walk.
and I'll be
Gigi.
looking back like, dude, I did this.
Like my house is
This
way
may
over there.
This may sound crazy to you guys. Y'all may be like, Cam, you tripping. But I know there's at
deeply.
least 5 of you that are like, Cam, I know exactly how you feel.
No, I feel like that, especially when we travel far or something. It's like, wow, like we were just there earlier today, and now we're here in a different time zone. And there aren't time zones.
We were
weird
literally
to you?
617 miles. I don't ask me how I know this stuff, but we were literally
counted?
617 miles away in Atlanta, Georgia, and now we're back in Illinois. That blows my mind. That blows my mind. We literally time travel.
We do. When you travel, you time travel. That's so weird to me. Like it's already tomorrow on the other side of the earth.
Yeah, I think about that stuff all the time.
Like it's already the next day.
And then it's
like,
a
different season in different places.
It's so random. Y'all could think
it's wintertime
shrooms or something.
in Australia.
Y'all, do you ever look up in the sky? Because this is for the flat earthers. Do you ever look up and you're like, man, I wonder at what point when I look in the sky, like as far out as I can see, I wonder exactly what location is directly below it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, can I see as far as I think I can see?
No, you can't.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, man, like that part of the sky, that's gotta be like Iowa. You know? Or like if you're looking at
this whole
but
podcast.
you actually can see it because we can see the sun when the sun is out.
Okay, but the
sun is millions of miles away.
That's not actually the sun though. It's like
that's not the sun.
The image of the sun.
Oh my God.
Because of the light that it emits. But we're not really looking at the sun. We're looking at the light that the sun produces.
We gotta go. So when we see the moon, we're really not looking at the moon.
We're seeing the light of the moon.
We're seeing the moon.
You can't actually see the moon on what's on the moon. Like you can't see like the craters and stuff. But what I'm saying is it's so far away, you're not really looking directly at the moon. You're looking at the light that the moon emits.
That's like if I turn my flashlight on my phone, that's like saying you're not really looking at the light. You're looking at the light that emits from the phone.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The light.
You see, because the light is really small. It's like really tiny. It's like a little light. But what we're seeing on the camera is a big circle and all them little rays. That's the light that the light is making. It's not the actual light itself. The actual thing is not what you're looking at. You're looking at what it's projecting. That's like saying when you look at the TV screen, that's a TV screen, but there's no image on it. If there's an image on it, you're looking at the image, not the screen. It's projecting an image, you're looking at the image. Like if there's a projector and it's showing an image on that wall, you're not looking at the projector, you're looking at the image that it's... No? Okay.
But yeah, so travel.
So back to traveling.
Travel allows
How
you
we keep things spicy.
Travel allows you to build better bonds.
Better bonds.
Where grandson and granddad will bond.
Oh my goodness. Verbo. This is not sponsored by Verbo. Sorry.
But yes, if y'all want to sponsor.
I mean, right. But what is Verbo? I've seen that commercial so many times. I don't even know what Verbo is. Yes. So that's why vacationing is important because it keeps our relationship spicy. But it's one of the main ways that we continue to grow on and, educate. I mean, obviously there are other things that we do to enjoy each other's company, but that's the main thing. That's why we get so excited about traveling because like vacations are just so fun, and I feel like we like each other so much more on vacation
Yeah.
because we actually have the ability to fully put our whole attention on each other. You know what I mean? Like when you're at home and you got work and you got all this other stuff, bills, all this other stuff going on, like it's hard to really like let your hair down and let loose because you're thinking about so many other things. You know what I'm saying? I can't really focus on you 110%. I probably have like 50, not 50, maybe like 75% of me. I probably have 75% of your attention.
The Love Hour. Shout out to Kev and Melissa.
Yes.
Uh,
They were talking about this
they
too.
were talking about some of this and how,
But that's why we love date night too, though.
right, how like travel creates spiciness within our intimate times
Mm-hmm.
because it's like we're in a new space.
Yes.
You're in. It's different.
You don't have to clean it up.
It's not. This is a family show. It's not.
I wouldn't even talk about that. I'm just talking about in general. Like you ain't got to worry about doing the laundry.
Yeah, I
You ain't
mean,
got to
just
worry about. You know what I mean?
not that we're
Like
slobs, but it's like, okay, I'm done with the towels when we leave. Okay, I'm
that's
throwing them
why.
right here. Like it
That's
ain't
why
my
I low
responsibility.
key. I don't like going on vacations and like staying somewhere where I have to cook and clean. Like I want to go out to eat. That's really one of the main reasons I like to go on vacation and date nights in general. Like I like to get out the house just so I can go eat because I don't want to cook and I don't want to clean nothing. And when you go out to eat, somebody else cooks, somebody else cleans. You're being pampered, and I like that because I'm bougie. So vacations is like the ultimate. It's like the ultimate pampering because you don't have to worry about nothing.
You don't
Especially if
have
you go to
to
all
worry
inclusive,
about a
you don't even have to worry about paying
thing.
for the food. You just go and you show up and just bring me everything. I want all the menu. Bring it all to me. I would like 4 drinks and 4 appetizers and 3 desserts.
Yeah.
You can live like a king. But, it just all of it. You get all of it without the inhibitions and the worries and the stress. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Unless you say somewhere janky, but we're just not even going to go there. Because that's the worst. Going on vacation and staying somewhere. Listen, if you're gonna go on vacation, please have a budget set aside for your vacation. Save so
My
you can
God.
stay somewhere nice. Because staying in a bad hotel with bad food is the worst. The worst. I mean, there's vacations we went on. We made the most of it, but I was ready to go.
Your mind is on vacations are so important because not only are you physically in another place, but mentally
Mm-hmm.
you should
Yes.
be.
Yes.
I know some people are like constantly worried, like, oh, so like they're on vacation, but they're
They're
still
still
worried
stressed.
about stuff
And
back at home.
I was talking about this with I'm putting you on blast, Taylor. Sorry. Taylor knows she's a workaholic and she posts about it every time. Every time she does something that is calm and relaxing, she's like, Vicky would be so proud of me. And I'm like, yes, I am. Because I stress this, especially to all my entrepreneur friends and people who have their own businesses and stuff. I'm like, y'all, the fact that you have a job where you can make your own schedule, please make time for rest. You need rest. It's so important because if you're on vacation and you're still working, you're not on vacation and you're still going to be tired when you get back. Like you need that time to rest. Rest is so important, not only for your mental health, but also for your physical health as well. And if you're not 100%, you're not healthy, you can't give all that you need to give when you're home working and doing what you need to do. I can't be a good wife if I am not well rested
Yeah.
because then I'm going to be irritable. Listen, me with no sleep, ask him. Irritable, hangry, not fun. We know when it's time for a vacation because we both be like, man, I need to get out of here. Sometimes you don't realize how tired you are until you're like already burnt out.
Yep.
And burnout is so real. It happens no matter what kind of job you have, no matter if you got kids, if you don't got kids, it don't matter. Everybody gets burnt out by something. And you got to have time to rest. Everybody needs rest.
Everybody.
I've been pressuring my parents about this too because the older you get, I feel like you need more vacations.
Everybody.
Everybody needs rest. Everybody needs vacations. You need time away. But also, even if you don't go on vacations, we y'all know this. We are big on date night. Very big on date night. Number one, I'm a quality time person. Okay, quality time is my love language, my top love language. And so I very much value going on dates. Every Friday night, Cam knows I want to go on a date. If he got something else to do, I'm probably gonna have an attitude with him because
Facts.
because like it's Friday and it's the end of the week. Like it's just people ask why we picked Friday. Honestly, it was just because we got married on a Friday, and so it was just like a thing that we just kind of like, oh, every Friday we're gonna do something. But honestly, Friday is the perfect day because like it's the end of the work week. I'm tired of thinking about work. I'm tired of being on my phone. I'm tired of answering emails, talking about Instagram and all that. I don't even want to touch. By the time 5 o'clock on Friday comes, I no longer want to touch my phone. I just want to spend time with Cam, go get something to eat. And if that's all we do, that's all we do. I'm perfectly fine with that. Just please wine and dine me and give me something good when we get back to the house. And then I'm good. Like I'm real simple. I'm real simple. Just take me out to eat and do me nice.
Very, 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 very simple.
But what that does, I feel like what that does, it gives us the opportunity to like reset. This week is done. All right, we made it through the week.
So weekly reset.
We have separate times because I feel like sometimes people make date night or they'll put a damper on date night by making it a meeting. And we have scheduled separate meeting times where we talk about bills, what we going to do to the house, what needs to be paid for, you know what I mean? Like we don't do any of that on date night. On date night, it's just mindless behavior. Like we just gonna kick it. Mindless behavior.
I thought you said that on
she
purpose.
loves me. No, but for real, like it's just I want to do mindless activities. Like I just want to look cute, go out, do something fun with my boo. And that's why like sometimes I be a little frustrated with you when you be on your phone and stuff because I'm like, I'm not touching my phone. And so now you just left me here to look at you on your phone. But it's okay. You do good most times. But I like that attention and that just undivided, it's just a good time for us to just have our us time and take our mind off of everything that's been going on in the week and just focus on each other. You know what I mean? That's so important, especially
focus on me?
Especially because 9 times out of 10, you need to scoot up because I'm out of focus.
Baby, can you focus?
For real, focus
On me.
There we go. But I think not the most important, but one of the important parts of date night that keeps it spicy is actually looking good on date night because I be looking a mess all week. Like Cam does not see me looking good all week. Y'all, I don't be having no makeup on. I don't be doing my hair. I be looking crusty. My edges be sticking up.
She be like, wow, you really
I have on my robe. And,
I just be mad when she be trying to go live and stuff. I be like, please don't do no stories looking like this.
I do. I really don't care. I mean, it's real life. I feel like I get tired of seeing everybody looking cute all day on their stories. Like that is not real. Nobody looks that good all day. At least I don't. So I'm gonna show y'all the real. My hair be looking crusty. I be looking a mess. But anyways, on Fridays, I'm gonna get right. Okay, because all week I've been looking a mess. And I don't want him to get used to me just being a mess all the time. And then he starts losing, not that he loved me because of the way I look, but at the same time,
it helps to look good.
It keeps things spicy.
Oh my God.
That's why I gotta switch up the look every now and then. I gotta switch up my hair color. I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Get your hair cut.
Get your hair cut. Yes.
Go get
you gotta
crispy.
You gotta keep it spicy because like, he got eyes.
Nice.
He got eyes and like the package, you know how when you eat something.
Men are very visual.
Yes. You know how when you eat something and you get your plate and it don't look good, you really don't want to eat it because it don't look good. It's like, it's reminding me of Fizz on Love and Hip Hop. He said, I just have appetizers that I like to sample. She said, oh, so you calling me an appetizer? Anyways. But if your food don't look good, you don't want to eat it. So it's like, you have to plate it nicely. So I just make sure. That's why I go live on Friday nights. I do my makeup and stuff on live. So y'all see me getting ready, like, because it should be a thing. You should be excited about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting done up for your boo. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to ever like get tired of me looking a certain way. The packaging matters.
Facts.
It matters.
This is why corporations and companies spend millions and millions of dollars to make packaging and branding
Yes, it's
look
like
good.
when you go to the store to buy some makeup, y'all know girls who like makeup. If the packaging ain't cute, we're not gonna buy it. Like we buy certain things simply because of the packaging.
Yep.
Like I feel like most people buy the name brand instead of the generic brand cereal or whatever just because of the box.
Yeah. You can
It's
tell
the same cereal. It could be
like
the same cereal.
the Aldi brand or the Great Value. Well, Great Value, they stuff be looking good. But like when I was growing up and I used to go to Aldi with my grandmother, she'd be like, "Here, baby, grab those Pebbles." And it's like it's fruity Pebbles, but the packaging, it just
Facts.
like
That's
the
like
colors weren't as bright, things weren't as defined
yeah.
on the packaging, but on the actual packaging of Fruity Pebbles, like it's like, oh yeah, I want to eat that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas Aldi brand, they got cinnamon crunch.
But it's the same thing. Okay, but Aldi and Trader Joe's are the same company, right? Trader Joe's could very well be giving us Aldi stuff with different packaging on it that says Trader Joe's and it just looks nicer. And I'm still gonna go to Trader Joe's and buy it because it's more aesthetically pleasing.
I haven't been to Aldi in a while, but I do know that
They're the same company.
yeah, but Aldi has now put more emphasis on like the health and natural type side.
I mean, well, Trader Joe's is kind of the same thing, even though their stuff is not that healthy, but they claim to have more healthy stuff.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. It's all about the aesthetics of it. And you know, like when we were at the hotel, and I'm like, wow, like when you say it, like the fact that it looked nice in there, it makes you want to like take pictures and stuff. And like if our house looked like this, wow, I would want to do more content because it looks nice. It's not that we don't have a nice house. It's just the aesthetic of it doesn't make you want to do the things that you need to do.
Yeah.
You know, it keeps things, that's why we got to switch it up because it keeps things spicy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's why I used to change my room around.
Yes.
When I lived at home, I would just move
it
to
keeps
bed.
things interesting so you don't get bored.
Yep.
Changes your perspective, gives you a new outlook.
That's facts.
Gives you inspiration. You know, when I get my hair done, I get the fresh color to the root, you know, and I put some makeup on and all that. Cam has a new perspective of me.
She's a new creation. Behold, all things have passed away. No, it's all things have passed away. Behold. All things are new.
Mm-hmm. It's like he gets a new woman.
She has a new attitude.
Mm-hmm.
She has a new mentality. She has a new hair color. And she becomes a new woman. That's how old people say woman.
It's like over the 7 years we've been married, you've had like 20 different versions of me.
Probably more, but yeah.
Is this your favorite?
Yeah, the last couple years, last 2 years. Like when you first started going to Charlie, yeah, it was things were different. I have a picture in my phone from when we was in LA. You had the little fit on, you had your hair done, and I was taking pictures. You had the orange jacket on.
Oh yeah.
We was by the
little bodysuit.
Beverly Center.
Mm-hmm. That's when that's when I first got my hair.
I remember.
See, travel memories. But I feel like the red hair is your thing. You like that.
And then.
So that's why I keep getting it.
Cabo at Noble.
Oh, when I had braids? You're a braids guy too.
It'd be different ones though. Cause sometimes you be like, I'm not a big fan of the slick backs.
The cornrows. I mean, most people aren't. Most people are not.
But like, she get box braids. How you doing? How you doing?
You know, I was thinking about this. Like, guys, it's so easy for y'all to get done up. You just have to get a haircut. Yeah, I go through so much. It's so much effort.
And I'm grateful.
I'm glad you respect the hustle. How else do we keep things spicy? Date night, vacationing, switching up our looks. Oh, like, hanging out with other people. I was going to say that too. Yeah,
it's tough because there are going to be seasons in your life, if you're in a relationship or you're not, where people that you think are going to be there forever, like they're not. And that's just life. But it's tough because you deeply care about these people, especially if you're anything like me,
Mm-hmm.
and I just deeply care about
Your relationships guy.
everyone.
You do deeply care.
I just love people.
You do.
Um, you know,
It's sweet.
it could be tough. Just like lock in, and be like, hey, it's really like me and you, like we really locked in.
But even still, like I feel like it doesn't matter who we're around. It doesn't matter if we're hanging out with other couples or if we're hanging out with our family or like just anytime we go anywhere and we're with other people, it makes me like you more. I feel like that means that I'm with the right person. Because if you go around other people and you like them more than your spouse, but like anytime we're around anybody else, like if we go out, like even if we're not really cool with other people like that, like if they're not our best friends or whatever, but we just hang out. Like if we go on a double date with another couple for the first time, we meet them for the first time, getting to know them, having conversation, whatever. Like those conversations remind me of how much I love you,
Hmm.
and I just be like, wow, I love Cam.
Oh, that's awesome.
It does. It just reminds me. I just be like, wow, I just love him so much. Anytime we go home and visit my family, I like you more. I'll be like, I love my family, but wow, I love Cam.
People pretty much just really like me.
They no, but everybody likes you though. But it's not even just that. It's just like the way you are with people, it makes me like you. Like I don't know, like it just makes me like you more.
Do I rub off on you? Because sometimes the way you be,
Oh no, you rub off on me as in like I do that too?
the
No.
way you, yeah,
Absolutely
no.
not. No, I'm still me.
I be trying to rub off on Vicky on how she
I'm still me.
interact with other people.
I will be me to the day I die. If some things ain't gonna change, and I'm never gonna be like Cam. I try. If I'm in a good mood and I've taken all my supplements and I ate really good that day, I might be half of Cam. If I'm around my friends, yes, I'm nice, but not like you. You're really good at holding conversations.
There's this guy in this region, and
This
like
guy in this region.
there's a lot of people that I know that play golf. Like they don't really like dude. And
Y'all probably have a great relationship.
no, it's not that we do, but like this individual, he's annoying. But like he'll get to talking to me, and like deep down, I don't want to talk to him, but like words just come out.
Because you're so nice.
Words just come out, and then I'm like, oh, yep. 30 minutes later, like Cam,
You can't stop.
You told
You can't
yourself.
stop being nice.
you told yourself like you did not want to talk to this person.
And that's not to say that
It's in
I'm
my
not
makeup.
a nice person. Like if I meet people, I'll be friendly. Like I'm gonna say hi. I'll hold a conversation with you. But like I'm not gonna like go out of my way. You know what I mean? Like I don't go out of my way to hold long conversations. I'm not good at small talk. Like so when people talk to me, like I'll be like, "Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you." Okay, yeah. No, what do you do? Oh no, no, you know. And then I'll just be quiet.
Yep.
And I don't have anything else. Like I can't. It's not that I don't even want to talk to people. It's like I literally can't think of things to say. Like I cannot think on the top of my head. Like, oh, ask this person this. Like I just be like, I'm just gonna wait for them to say something because I have no idea what to say. I'm not good at talking like that. Like I'm not good at small talk. If I have no purpose for the conversation, I'm not gonna keep saying things. So I'll just sit there and look. I'll just look at you.
She will.
I will just look at you. I do not know what to say. So, but most people like that are friends with me, they're good conversationalists. So they kept the conversation going long enough for them to get to know me. Because if you can't do that, we won't be able to make it, sis. I have nothing to say. Well, yes, in a nutshell, summarizing everything we said,
Summary.
how to keep things spicy, how to keep your life interesting, how to not get bored with people. Go on dates, go on vacations. Even if you're not married, go on dates with your friends, with your parents or guardians. Go on dates. Dates are great for anybody. They're great. I go on sister dates with Lexus, and that's how we stay connected and enjoy each other's company. I mean, we're pretty much the same. We like to do the same things. We like sitting at the house and doing nothing too. We're very simple. We just like to go eat really and watch The Office and do nothing. But I mean, whatever works for you. Go on dates. Get out of the house, put some makeup on, do your hair, and enjoy life. Live life. You know what I'm saying?
Live
Don't let things
life.
hold you back. I feel like people let things hold them back to be so worried about other
Live.
stuff.
Listen, life is very, very short.
Yes. And I feel like people are fearful too. And I bind the spirit of fear
They're fearful because of
right
that.
now.
You know what it is. Y'all know what happened in
Yes, but
2019.
even still, even before that, I feel like people had a lot of excuses as to why they couldn't, take time off and enjoy life. And whatever you're worried about, don't let it worry you. You know, you got to live life. You only have one chance to live. I don't believe that we were put on this earth to be bored, work a 9 to 5, come home and do nothing.
You were born to live and to thrive, not to just
Not
exist.
to just exist, you know?
Dr.
So,
Miles Monroe says that the wealthiest place in the world is the cemetery because there are so many dreams that have died.
mm,
There's so many things, so many visions, so many inventions that have just died.
yes.
If things die when you die, you don't release what God put on the inside of you.
Hmm.
You don't share the great personality that you have in whatever platform that you possibly can. If you're not, if you have infectious joy when people are just around you and they're just, I just love being around you because your joy is just so infectious. Your smile is infectious, or whatever your personality. Like, it's like you literally have a responsibility to, like, showcase that to the world. Like, the gifts and the talents and the abilities that you have a responsibility to show that to the world. And so I believe, man, you guys should do it. It's in you. The world need Have you guys seen the world lately? Like, the world really, 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 truly, honestly needs for people to be their best selves.
Hmm. Yep.
And
And you can't be your best self if you're tired.
yeah, you can't be your best self if you're tired. You beat down. You beating yourself up. It's so interesting. I was thinking about this the other day. It's like we love you quoting the scripture that God won't put more on us than we can bear. But how many of us put more on ourselves than we can bear? How
Facts.
many of us beat ourselves to the grave? How many of us don't take care of our bodies, our physical bodies? We don't do the necessary things. We don't get sunlight. We don't go out for walks. We don't communicate with our loved ones, and then we regret things. Like, we have to do a better job of just being the great,
Hmm.
dope, amazing people that God created us to be.
Yep.
And so I think I said all that to say, like, one of the main things that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to make sure that I die empty. I'm going to use every gift, every talent, every skill that I have, and I'm going to put it out. I'm going to release it to the world because, yeah, like, I wasn't created to just sit at a desk, come home, be frustrated because I sat at a desk, and then not spend quality time with my wife, so on and so forth. So
Yep. So I need you guys to
do it.
ask yourself this after hearing all of this. Ask yourself this. When was the last time that I went on a vacation? Or when was the last time that I just took a trip,
Do it.
did nothing all day, didn't have any responsibilities, obligations? When was the last time I invested in myself?
Do it.
And I want you to write down ways you can invest in yourself this year. We all outside now, so you ain't got no excuse. Invest in yourself this year, you know? And that's all I have to say. That's all. That's my TED Talk. That's all I got.
Hey, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. The comments from last week's episode have been awesome. They're also hilarious. I love when y'all be going in. But hey, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share the video with everyone and everybody that you know. Keep tagging us on Instagram. Keep posting our quotes on Twitter and things of that sort. I get on Twitter from time to time and I'll see. I was like, oh my goodness, like, why is my Twitter popping right now? There's a bunch of tweets that y'all are sharing. Y'all love the
Yes.
podcast.
Yes.
We appreciate the love, the support. It's amazing because people really don't gotta like nothing that we do, but y'all do. Y'all rock with us and we appreciate it. So I'm gonna continue to thank you guys each and every week because, like I said, you taking time out of your busy schedule to listen to little old us
Mm-hmm.
talk about we.
Yep.
So, once again, shout out to you guys. Also, if you have not and you want to be a part of our Patreon family, check the link in the description box. What are you waiting for? You spend at home on the couch all day anyhow. You might as well come to Everest College. ICDC College.
Yes. But definitely do that. Eventually I want to get to the point where we can start doing lives and stuff on Patreon
We
for
will.
our patrons. So the more of y'all there, the merrier. We want to get that popping off soon. So yeah,
All right. Hey, we love you guys.
that's it.
God bless. Peace. We out.